I think there is a crisis for the international left at the moment, and there's a reconfiguring of the left going on. And I think in the context of that reformation of the left, recrystallisation of the left, it's important that we have new theoretical contributions, that we actually have a new series of publications which are, of course, drawing on a strong existing Marxist and revolutionary tradition, but which are trying to make that relevant to a new generation of activists specifically, dealing with the current international crisis.
The Counterfire series is meant to link to activity, but also to provide some ideas which hopefully will help develop socialist theory over the coming years.
I think what the Marxist history of the world is trying to do is really two things. It's first of all trying to identify the real engines or motors of history, which I think are essentially three. That there is a process of technological change and a build-up of knowledge and technique, which means that human beings over time increase their capacity to produce the goods and the services that they need to satisfy human need.
One of the reasons I wanted to write it was because I think particularly the Second World War, but also the First World War, had a very, very dramatic impact on women's lives. And if you look at many issues to do with women working, to do with equal pay, to do with childcare, to do with women's right to an independent life and a right to divorce and all these sorts of things, you find that many of these elements first come up in modern society as a result of particularly the Second World War.
What activists do, what hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands ultimately of activists do, the degree to which they organise to bring about change will determine the shape of the future.
Whatever the advances, we're still very, very far away from genuine equality, and that will take the development of a society not based on the constraints of profit, but based on the needs of human individuals. So we have a great deal still to do. We've come a fantastic long way, but we've got a lot to do, both to defend what we've gained and to move forward into a society which is more fair and more equal and more based on what people actually need, rather than the desires of a tiny minority who control the wealth.